Hey, ¿qué tal, chicos, chicas, gente, extraterrestres o lo que sea? Aquí volvemos con otro capítulo de Wastelands y una disculpa, el anterior archivo se me corrompió, no pude recuperarlo y tampoco la partida. Así que les voy a comentar un poco lo que hicimos aquí. Llegando aquí había como 7 que nos enfrentamos a ellos. Ahí esto no lo había descubierto. Nos enfrentamos a ellos, les ganamos. Subimos de nivel a este hombre. Le subimos lo de los animales y fuimos por un zorrito. Después ahí más adelante subimos de nivel a ella y fuimos por otra gallina. ¿Qué más hice? Terminamos, subimos hacia arriba, hablamos con el chavo, aquí nos encontramos más cosas. Aquí una mina, por acá encontré un camino secreto. Aquí había 3 lobos a los cuales nos cargamos para tener una mejor vista de toda la gente que había acá. Aquí hicimos lo mismo. Nos los cargamos con ayuda de esta como lupa que les causó quemadura a todos. Y ya venimos para acá y vamos que acá. El olor a carne quemada emana del foso, cada vez humeantes, contorsionados por la agonía, contracciones musculares post-mortem, yacen unos sobre otros. Susi identifica los cadáveres, pero parece ver adultos y niños. Lucy observa los cadáveres, sus niños están blancos en las empuñaduras de sus armas y su respiración está entrecortada.
No. Can't see a thing. Who would do this? I don't know if they're here or not. I can't... Come on. Let's find the monsters who did this.
Vamos a dejar su bultito ahí. A lo mejor...
That was one of the Skylar girls, I think. Seems like we ought to leave her alone. Feels an awful lot like grave robbing.
Agarramos un libro quemado. Ahí subimos de nivel con este. Combate, evasión, iniciativa. Combate cuerpo a cuerpo, truque. De compra, liderazgo. Pequeñas premios auxilios. Armas pequeñas o premios auxilios. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. Cuando revivimos a alguien. Vamos a poner esto y esto. Y de aquí que lo vamos a dar. Ciencia críticos, evasión. Vamos con Requiem. 20% adicional. Ah, que me acuerdo. El libro quemado. La ropa de este joven es de muy buena calidad y sigue a la moda local. Lleva las manos en alto y empieza a dar lo que es obviamente un discurso de preparación.
On behalf of all of us here, I want to offer our unconditional surrender. As proof of our goodwill, I want to tell you that the culprits got into town with help from Farron Brago's organ.
Isaac, how could you? How could you throw in with these people? How could you let them take my family?
They're in the grave you passed on the way here. They didn't suffer, Lucia. I promise.
Stop talking right now.
We thought we were in the right. The Dorseys promised that we could take down the Patriarch.
What about all the other people they killed? Or was that part okay with you, Isaac?
It was Nelius Dorsey. He went looking for your family, Lucia. Your family especially. That's why I got you out of your house before the raid.
You didn't want anything to happen to me? So you let savages abduct and murder my family. You knew what they meant to me.
But you're still alive, Lucia. Don't you see? You're still alive, and that's what matters most to me. He escaped. He took some vehicles and headed west into the mountains. We've been under the Patriarch's boot for 50 years. We say that the 100 families are in charge, but it's really just his family. Just him. I know you must think I'm a fuzzy. Farron Brago's gang helped them get into town. I don't know how or why. And I overheard Nelius say something about I think she's going to attack Colorado Springs.
I have heard enough. If your betrayal of my family was not sufficient, your treachery here most certainly is. In the name of the Patriarch.
Please, Lucia. I did this for you. All I ever meant was to help build a better world for you. For all of us. I can't tell you how much I regret. Please don't kill me. Please.
A better way? I can't think of one. Not after what he did to my family. You want to let him walk away from what he's done? I have justice right here, in the palm of my hand.
Esa no es la
I
justicia,
am more than
Lucía.
happy to mete it out. I would be delighted to be its instrument.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come in, November 1. This is Ranger HQ. We're getting reports of shooting in your last known location at Garden of the Gods. What's your status? Over.
De los Dorsey hemos arrestado a algunos rebeldes, enviado un equipo para recogerlos lo antes posible. Nos hemos ocupado de Dorsey. Nos gustaría entregar algunos prisioneros a la Sheriff Daisy y los Marshals.
They'll be happy to hear that, Team November, as am I. Good job getting those some bitches.
Granada.
You let Isaac live? After he gave aid and comfort to the enemies of the Patriarch? After he helped them kill my family? Why arrest him when you killed all those others? What made him special? I... Maybe you have it right. If I value my own personal feelings above the law, very well. I accept your decision to let him live. But the people who are will you help me find them? You can count on my guns every step of the way. Of course. Good. We should go after Nelius Dorsey first. Isaac said he headed west into the mountains. No doubt he plans to hole up at one of the old resorts from before the bombs fell. I don't think we're ready to face him yet, though. Nelius will be dug in, I expect, and he'll have all his best people with him. He only left behind the expendables in the garden.
I thought she said she was gonna follow orders, not give them.
For now, we should head back to the sheriff.
How's the family? Shut your hole. I knew you slept with my wife.
¿Cuánto dinero tengo?
Hey,
600.
slow down. I didn't.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store has everything you're sardinely.
A ver. Hay un rifle de modelo 85. 87-118. $31.43. A ver. 89.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My sardinely.
De hecho, a ver, vamos a vender. $87-118. Ay, mejor me sigo esperando.
Stupid!
Aquí que vender.
Hi, y'all! Name's Snappin' Jimmy.
Let's.
$125. No.
Is it just me, or are the marshals cracking down on folks harder than before the Dorseys attacked?
Ixnay, I'm the Arshals man.
They've been real assholes. I mean, they threw my brother up against the wall just for spitting on the ground.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Look, Martha, it's our friends who helped us save the shop. What can I do for you? We've got some discounts with your name on them.
Tiene todo, lo tiene todo, lo tiene todo. Te le hace falta. Tasa de críticos y blindaje. Y unos pantalones. Le hacen falta unos pantalones. Ya está. Blindaje. Y ya, porque lo demás no se puede. Sí. Patín. Equipar. Vamos.
Get your Colorado Patriot here, hot off the press.
Ew, Troy! Those old people.
It's okay. Get lost, you perv douchebags. Wait a minute. You're old, right? Can you get us some beers? Stupid Mary Milkteeth won't sell us any. Too young, she says. Holy shit. Can you be any more
Just. Ew!
lame? So you gonna give us some boars or what? Yeah, later.
Either of you ever worry about getting hitched to a pillory?
Hell yeah. I've always got a smile for the market. Never piss them off. I stay in line.
I like you already, Rangers. I asked for a favor, and you came through for me. Not only that, but you sent me Isaac Reed and his trader friends. Oh, seems to me that if somebody commits a crime in Colorado Springs, they should face Colorado Springs justice. I'm glad we see eye to eye on that. Some of my marshals weren't so sure about you. Damn right. It's in... Now, before I forget, let me introduce you to Hope Emerson. She heard all about you coming to town, and she wants to join up.
Pleasure's mine, Rangers. Ran the lockup in a little town called Amity on Colorado's eastern border. Figured I could do the same thing for you at your HQ, assuming you'll be arresting people now and then.
Amity got flattened by the scar collectors a while back, so Hope came west. Been trying to get her to join the marshals ever since, but she keeps turning me down. We have some differences when it comes to crime and punishment. But that aside, she's smart, honorable, and should be an asset to your organization.
Great. I'll head over to Ranger headquarters in a bit and start fixing up your brig. I can't think of a better way to serve than to ensure that our justice is fair, even to those who transgress.
So, back to business. Did you find out how the Dorseys got into town? Well, since you already dealt with Isaac, let's concentrate on Brago. I'll never understand why the Patriarch let that rat set up shop here. Been nothing but trouble, so him making a deal with the Darcys, in fact, I had a hunch he might be involved, so I sent my best man over to his nightclub, the Little Vegas, to search for a connection. Haven't heard back from him, though. And say, what if I asked you Rangers to go to Little Vegas and check up on him? And if you happen to find proof that Brago helped the Darcys while you're there, well, feel free to cuff the bastard and haul him in. Take down Brago for me, and I'll make sure your HQ gets the best-equipped armory this side of the Rockies. Guns, ammo, armor, the whole shebang. The marshal I sent to the Little Vegas is named Delgado. Family man and the best inspector I've got. Keep him safe, and I'll owe you another favor. Always a pleasure, Rangers.
Vamos a por Delgado.
Bodies from the pillories.
I heard they got a mass grave just outside the walls.
I don't know, man. I swear the
Ah, sí, ¿quién subió de nivel? Blindaje 3. Blindaje 4. Veamos que le subo puntos de acción, a qué le estaba subiendo, tasa de impacto, alcance de liderazgo, puntos de experiencia. Sigilo, mecánica, supervivencia, animales. Blindaje más 2, cenadas rápidas, evasión más 5, resistencia a críticos.
Extra, extra, bloody shootout in Garden of the Gods!
Oh, Brandy.
¿Qué hice? Vamos a Las Vegas.
Rangers, this is Daisy. Sounds like you're at the Little Vegas, judging by all that noise. And remember, your first order of business is to find Delgado. Maybe somebody in there has seen him. While you're at it, if you can prove that Brago made a deal with the Dorseys, feel free to take that bastard down. Best of
Hope
luck,
you hit the
Rangers.
jackpot.
Daisy out.
What's your favorite song?
Gotta be Sex Dwarf. It pops so hard.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fuck! Fuck! Like, totally. Fuck you. I'm a sick man. I went upstairs to get my shit out of the safe, but Boulder and his mercs took my pay. No fucking way I'm dealing with that asshole again. But I need that stash or I'm dead. Can you help me? Not my drugs. Other people's. Well, mostly. I got deliveries to make. Rhino, and I owe a lot of money. I don't sell this shit and they'll kill me. In a safe? Upstairs in the private room? Here's the just watch out for Boulder.
Alcohol's nice, but it's the company that makes this all worth it.
Alcohol's nice, but it's the company that makes this all worth it.
Talk to Mr. Nose if you need anything.
Welcome to Little Vegas, friends. Care to play some blackjack? A small fee gets you a seat at the table and wins pay even money. As you wish. This table.
No more gambling for me.
Come back in.
Hey, you pallies. Try your hand at a game of luck and skill? Roulette's the name. Drop a bet on the table, I spin the doohickey, and you win big if the ball lands on your choice. Red or black pay even money, but zero pays 10 to 1 if you... No stomach for it, eh? No problem. I wish I could afford to drink like one of it.
Around for everyone!
Well, look what the
DJ is amazing.
These stairs lead to Mr. Brago's lounge. He said I should let you guys through. But don't even think about messing with that computer behind me. I got one job, and that's guarding that computer. And if you was to mess with it, well, that would be a very bad day for you, my friend. A very bad day. That is the computer that controls the ventilation system. And I have to guard it because it's broken, and there could be real trouble if anybody said it wrong. Big trouble. If you set the fan to off and the heat to max, which isn't supposed to be possible, but right now it is, the furnace could catch fire and burn... Well, maybe if a fight broke out I would, but nobody would be stupid enough to start a fight, Mr. Brago. You're not gonna say I said any of this, are you?
Ah, it's you, Red Hats. I was wondering when you'd come to see Charlie Nose. Farron Brago's capo, leader of men, hero of the Battle of Two Buttes, savior of St. Ah, a tactical masterstroke by yours truly. Imagine 2 round buttes with a narrow gorge between them. Got that picture in your mind? We lured our enemies into the gorge, then...
I'm quite sure there was never a battle of two buttes, Mr. Nose. Sounds like a story you concocted while...
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd been there. I'll never forget the groans, the plops of the fallen. Not surprised you haven't heard of it. St. Elmo was lost to a fire years ago, sadly. But it was a...
Don't listen to a word old Charlie says, Rangers. He's the biggest bullshitter in Colorado's.
Says the biggest bullshitter in Colorado Springs. All those and more. I have plenty to tell you, Red Hats. All you need is working ears. So what can Charlie do for you? I'm the floor boss. I make sure our guests are happy and entertained, and that they don't wander into the back rooms. Ah, Mr. Brygo's pride and joy. Our pride and joy. He founded this club after coming here from Vegas. Apparently, it emulates the style of Sin City, but I never saw it. Why wouldn't I? Isn't that who you are, with your hats so red? Oh well, can't help. Till next time, Red Hats.
Oh man, I love dancing.
Having a good time?
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret dance party up at Aspen.
Present request, party humans. Enjoy party time.
You want to pay for it?
DJ is amazing! He's
Having a good
always
time.
here.
Hey, you're cramping my moves.
This place rocks, right?
Having a good time, having a good time.
Woo! This place rocks, right?
Woo!
Woo!
Let's get crunk!
This DJ is amazing! He's always here. Chug, chug, chug!
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me
Welcome, Mr. Nose. If you need any...
It was dirty and cramped, and I pitched through a hole.
Hey there. What do you need? This is the Little Vegas. A slice of paradise in a freezing shithole. Plenty of loose lips don't get you far in Mr. Brygo's organization. So, nope. All the best vices Colorado has to offer.
Hello again, Red Hats. I can? Did you mean with? Jokes aside, Mr. Brygo doesn't let anyone into the back without his explicit say-so. And we take Mr. Brygo's instructions very seriously. If you want to go back there, talk till next time, Red Hats.
you stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god,
I hate
tell
that
me
drunk to
everything.
say this, but you know,
It was dirty.
1, 6, 8! 1, 6, 8! What are you runts doing in here? This is a private party. None of your fucking business.
Oh, they're mercs. Happened to be in town when the Dorseys attacked, so we paid them to help us out. Nice to see him putting the Patriarch's money to good use.
Defending Colorado Springs and beating those toothless shit-kicker Dorseys to a bloody paste. Local 168, let me hear you! Woo! No, you ain't getting off that easy. The local 168 don't like being what we do like is fighting. And that's what this party's been. So let's go, runts. It's time to dance. You're right. Get out of here, you panty wastes. Phoebes.
Local 168, booyah! Hey, I'm drinking here. We don't party with cops or lawmen. Local 168, booyah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Ooh-hoo-hoo!
Ooh-wee! Always have a time at Little Vegas. Even if I go home with red hot, what do you want?
Any luck? Do you have my 5 Rhino and 5 Focus? Thank you! You saved my life. It's just a little to even me out. That's all.
Wonder if 10 is working today.
Welcome to the Little Vegas
Talk to
brothel,
Kendall
friends.
if you're looking for some company.
Hell. Oh, hey.
Sorry, Ken. Me and my friends are here on business today. Rangers, meet Kendall, Colorado Springs' finest purveyor of sins of the flesh.
That's my name, yes. Excuse me a moment.
You really shouldn't ask him about that. He had a misunderstanding with Mr. Brygo, and they cut off his junk. Smooth like a Ken doll. Get it? Makes him a great pimp, though.
Delgado. You know, that name sounds really familiar, but remember...
Kendall, you predictable son of a bitch.
I need serious cash. Any less, and it isn't worth the risk. Sure, okay. I don't like straining my memory anyway. Yeah, okay. Bye.
I get all giddy when you smile. Oh, Quan, it's you!
Hi, 10. Good.
I'm so happy you're back.
I'm kind of on duty. Yeah, unless you all want to take a break for a while. Friends. I hope we are.
Of course we are, Quan. You are my dearest.
I still have to pay you, though.
It's as real as it can be. More real.
You say that, but do you mean it?
Let me prove it to you.
Really? Thank you so much. You might want to get yourselves a drink or 10.
Oh, Quan, it's been so long.
Ya, diviértete, compa.
It's never been like this before.
Hoy por ti, mañana por mí.
Please come
¿No?
back, okay? Please?
You don't know what you're missing, sweetheart. Hey, good looking. Ditch those zeros and get with this hero. Cash up front. I may be easy, but I ain't cheap. You'll be back.
Let me see the rest of you.
Ay, trajecitos.
Stand there and don't move, kitten. I'm inspecting you.
La mujer embutida en cuerda cruza las piernas, se inclina hacia adelante. What?
You'll do. It costs money for my attention, pet. Then you are dismissed.
Juguetes para niñas y niños malos.
Sweetie, everyone has nerves their first time. Let's try again. Slowly this time.
No, I know how to do it. I just don't feel like it right now. Hey, who the hell are you guys? I don't need help. I just changed my mind. And now I'm leaving. Bite me. I'm out of here.
Come back anytime, Benji. School's always in session. I know you like what you're looking at. And for a small fee, I'll show you things you had no idea you wanted. That's a shame.
No,
I
gracias.
like to watch you
Paso por
sweet
ahora.
young things.
Aprovechar los ángulos.
Want to
Ahora,
see
aquí.
what these muscles can do? I was just warming up. Give me a second, I'll be right with you. Costs money to play with the king. Ah, and the king really needed a workout, too. Want to see what these muscles can do?
Gracious.
What the fuck?
Do people actually want to... Disgusting.
Don't be shy.
Oh, hi. Aren't you a sexy little thing? This is my first time. So, how do we do this? Do I just... Oh! Whoa, okay.
I'll let you call me mommy.
Take it off?
Una cabra totalmente rota alegremente por esta habitación bien decorada. Está bien aseada y tiene un talento posible. Cuanto vuestras miradas se cruzan, recuerdo vosotros son saltillos juguetones. La cabra lleva un cubo alrededor del cuello. Alguien ha escrito comodín 10 dólares en él. No. Nadie, me voy.
Juan, you brought your friends too. I hope you're here to stay for a while. All I need is a little cat. That's a shame.
No lo necesito ahorita.
That's fine. I got a sitter.
Not your ex. Let's drink all your liquor. Oh man, I love dancing in this place. Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
Hello again, red hats. El Gato? What?
Come on, Charlie. You remember Delgado. Nice guy, family man. Way too...
Oh, not like you, Marshall. You blend. Sorry. Haven't seen him. Old Charlie would tell you if he had. You like it? He used to be a real lady killer. Then he made the... had him in there for weeks, poor bastard. You could hear his screams clear across town. He came back with a face that wasn't so pretty.
What a revolting story.
Yeah, he didn't like it much either. Especially the ending. You see this silver ram medal? You like it? It's my favorite badge. The patriarch himself gave it to me. Yes, sir, for saving it. See this one with the skull? Sheriff Daisy gave it to me for dealing with a corrupt marshal. She was a beast, let me tell you. Must have had some kind of mutation.
Razzle dazzle. Is that what you call falling while running away from her and trip?
It worked, didn't it? She fell face first into a fire plug. Knocked her cold. Till next time, Red Hats.
Hey there. What do you need? Sorry, chums. Don't know anybody by that name. Don't be strangers.
¿Cuánto tengo? 400.
You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me everything.
Ugh. So gaudy. So ostentatious.
I don't know what the boss is thinking.
Enjoy the party.
Stay out of the rooms
No
behind the
funny
bar.
business around Mr. Brigo.
And like,
Got
I've
it.
never had a real experience
Let's
like
discover our coefficient of
so
friction.
jealous.
Fuck could feed her.
Vamos por acá que hay.
Talk to Mr. Nose if you need anything.
I sure could use a foot massage at the end of my shift.
Let's discover our coefficient of
Is that a
friction.
concealed weapon, or are you just happy to see me?
Hope you got good balance, since you be
Talk to
riding
Mr. Nose
bareback all
if
night.
you need anything.
Ya por ahí, güey. ¿Dónde está el señor delgado?
You stowed away on an Arapaho. You stowed away on an Arapaho convoy? Oh my god, tell me everything.
It was.
Local 168 paid for the time, not you. Piss off.
That's just like so authentic and real. And like,
We don't party with cops or lawmen. Got it?
Aquí podemos hacer la riña, la pelea. De la cual habló ese vato. Pero necesito.
Is back tonight, Joy. He was asking for you.
Oh,
Hello again, Rangers. I hope you've enjoyed the company of my employees. Shit! I knew I should have. All right. Don't tell anyone I told you. But Delgado was sniffing around the club, asking too many questions about the Dorseys. Last I saw.
God damn it. Now Daisy's gonna want Brigo dead, and she won't take no for an answer.
He was sniffing around the club, asking too many questions about the Dorseys. Charlie Knowles dragged him into the back rooms behind the bar. He's probably still back there.
Rangers, you're not actually going.
Of course! Here at the Little Vegas brothel, there's the lovely Ten of Hearts, the handsome Jack of Hearts, the imperious Queen of Hearts, the mighty King of Hearts. So, pick a card. Any card. My pleasure.
No.
Have fun.
Adiós. No quiero mujer chorro ni nada. Vámonos, vámonos. Fuga la tortuga.
Local 168, booyah!
Soy la pelea acá.
Pussies.
Hey, remember how I blew that? Still got some on my shoes. Local 168.
Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive
Oh my god,
super dance
tell
party
me
up at Aspen
everything.
every year. I'm for sure gonna get an invite this year.
I've never been to Aspen.
Oh man, I love dancing in this place.
It's the best. But I've heard of.
Oh man, I love dancing
A
in this
dejarlos pasar.
It's the best. But I've heard a rumor that there's an exclusive secret dance.
Ah, Rangers, what a pleasure. I heard you were in town. It must be, what, 20 years since we crossed paths. Not that any of you would remember that, of course. You were probably just kids when And I hear we have you to thank for Cassidy's fine Clothiers being back in business. My capos and I thank you. If not, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm Farron Brigo. Welcome to Little Vegas. My recreation of the glories of the town we lost. Perfect, isn't it? You haven't heard the story? Hey, I'll never forget it. 20 years ago, Vegas was being overrun by robots. A nightmare. Of course, 15 years later, the robots came back and destroyed everything. But anyway, that shared history Makes me happy you're here. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. I'm glad you think so. You should have seen it 5 years ago. Nothing here but the walls, and half of them were falling down. We really worked hard to get... But enough about me. How are things with the Rangers? Is General Vargas still in charge? I'd love to give him my regards. We owe him and his team a lot. Damn. I'd heard rumors, but thank you for telling me. Now, what can I do for you? Ah, yes. Had that painted for my office back in Vegas. Before the robots came. Not a bad likeness, eh? Thank you, Rangers. That's very flattering. But really, it's not so much that I haven't aged, but more that the cares and woes of running Vegas back then made me old before my time. Certainly. Ask away. What? I don't want those kind of connections. Murder in the streets is bad for business. If I were you, I'd be looking for someone with a grudge against a patriarch. Not exactly a short list, I know, but... What a shame. Nothing I like more than a good grilling. What else can I do for you? Like I said, 15 years after the Rangers saved us, the robots came. As to why we came to Colorado? Well, we heard some rumors of the good work the Patriarch was doing out here. Creating a stable, prosperous society. That's exactly the kind of environment a business like mine needs to flourish. I know any attempt to recapture the past is doomed to failure. But I had to try. And besides, the customers don't know it's a pale imitation. To them, this is paradise. Oh, good luck.
Bueno chicos, ¿qué les parece si los dejamos aquí después de haber platicado con el señor Brigo? A lo mejor en el siguiente capítulo hacemos la pelea de allá o le decimos que ya sabemos que su hombre está ahí atrás. Podemos entrar sin problema.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? That's off limits without permission from Mr. Brygo.
Sí. Bueno, dejar su like si les gustó, dislike si no, en comentarios lo que queráis y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Adiós.